So we got an official update on ranked in Pokemon Pocket. This post is on their Twitter page, but it was posted in some other official sources as well. We're getting two meaningful changes that myself and many others have lobbied for that will make the ranked experience much better. The first is that starting in the next season at the end of June, they're going to be adding a win streak bonus to both Ultra Ball and Master Ball ranked. This will be a high variance way for you to progress through those ranks a little bit quicker when you hit a good run, which will be a welcome addition. And then the following season at the end of July, they're going to be removing your ability to D-rank across the major rank breakpoints during the season. Basically, what this means is once you hit Ultra Ball, you won't be able to lose back down into Great Ball, and once you hit Master Ball, you won't be able to lose back down into Ultra. I think those are also awesome changes as well. I'm sure I'm not the only person who, once I get to Masters, I just completely stopped playing ranked altogether because it's not worth potentially getting nominal extra rewards by making it into the top 10,000 while risking losing the extra rewards if I end up falling out of Masters afterwards. I think there's nothing but positive to say about both these changes. I think they're going to make the ranked experience both better, less frustrating, and less grindy for everyone involved, which are welcome changes. That being said, something that I want to talk about here, because this is the second time we're experiencing it with communication from Pokemon Pocket that I think is perhaps concerning, for especially regarding the future of the game, is how long it's going to take them to make these simple changes. So I'm recording this at the end of May, just before our next season's rolling out, and it's going to take them an entire month to add the win streak bonuses to Ultra and Master Ball, and then it's going to take them another month past that to add the ability to not D-rank in between. So it's going to take them 2 months to add these two simple quality of life features into the game, quality of life features that are already present for other lower ranks. For people that aren't familiar with my background, I've done software development and process automation for both a number of open source projects and a Fortune 50 company before I ended up landing here doing content on the internet. And something that I think is eminently true is that you should never assume something is particularly easy or hard in a code base that you've never looked at personally. That being said, something must be very messed up or wrong or obtuse in whatever their process is looking like that it's taking them this long to get these simple of changes implemented. I really hope that with Pokemon Pocket's success, it's crossed $1 billion in revenue in just barely half a year that it's been out, that they consider reinvesting some of that back into the application itself. I think in the world that we live in today in these live service games, it's important for them to be successful long term, that they be more agile in their features that they're able to implement and how long it takes them to implement those. This isn't the first instance of Pokemon Pocket giving us a really long lead time on a new feature coming. They announced that trading changes that were going to be moving us from the trade points that are too difficult to get to Stardust, which we all have lots of, are going to be 6 months out from when they initially announced it. And that one, while, you know, it was a little eyebrow raising to get a half a year lead time on that announcement that we definitely need for the application, that's adding a whole bunch of things and changing some systems around and adding a lot of new stuff. So I was kind of understanding of that. But this one in particular, where we're just adding quality of life features that already exist in other parts of the app and it taking 2 months to get those, I think is a real head scratcher. I hope they will consider reinvesting back into their architecture and figuring it out so they can do things like this in the future at a faster rate. That being said, the jaded side of me can't help but think, well, they made $1 billion with a B in less than 6 months, so if they're making that amount of money anyways, do they have a strong incentive to actually spend more to get things like these to happen sooner? At any rate, I just want to make it very clear, I'm very happy that both of these changes are coming eventually. I asked very specifically for both of these things, and other content creators and people that have played ladders and other games did as well, because they're both very common things to have happen. I'm glad they're coming to Pokemon Pocket. I just wish they were coming faster, and I hope that they will ideally get better and quicker at implementing things like this in the future. I appreciate everybody that made it all the way through to the end of this video. It's a short one, just giving an update on this and my thoughts on the details of it. Our new card pack releases overnight tonight, sometime in the middle of the night for me. I'm going to be live streaming Pokemon Pocket a bunch again as we explore lots of new cards. We'll have deck roundups and card reviews and thoughts and everything else in general on the channel here soon. So if you want to make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. If you enjoyed the rambles on this one, like this video. We'll catch you around next time. Peace, folks.